Hello and welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm your co-host, Rebecca.
And I'm your AV guy, Mikey.
And we have another video-sode here.
We do. This one is called Breaking Plane.
All right. So now I'm out of my league on this sode.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I know only what the news says.
Okay.
You're in this industry.
Yeah, so I'm a corporate travel agent.
Yeah, you're a corporate travel agent. Okay.
So I deal with this I do deal with it every day.
Well, yeah. You're responsible for booking people on planes all the time.
Yep.
So I don't know, insider knowledge here. What is your opinion on breaking planes?
I think these companies need to get it together and start making sure that they're doing their job right and
quit cutting corners.
Yeah. So
all right, well, take it away then. Let's see where this goes.
All right, so this is going to start with the January 5th incident with Alaska Airlines.
Was that the first one, or was that just like the straw that broke the camel's back?
I think it was kind of the one, because Southwest had a problem a couple years ago. They had issues with a different aircraft, and then this year it was the Alaska flight and some United planes with a new MAX 9 aircraft.
Okay. So now what's the company? What company is producing these planes?
Boeing.
Yep. So Boeing, the same one that works with NASA to make spaceships.
Spaceships, yeah.
Okay, let's I don't know. Let's see. Let's go.
So, I guess, so what happened was on this particular aircraft, they have, so many exit row doors, and on some of them, they plug them. So it means
whoa. Now, you got to explain plugging here. So these airplanes have an emergency exit.
Yeah,
right?
They have more than just one.
Right, they have a couple, I'm sure. I hope. I don't want everybody single file as the plane's, trying to crash or something. Yeah. I don't know how it works here.
Yeah, normally they have quite a few. There's usually, of course, the front, the middle, and the back.
But you use the word plug. What do you mean plug?
So it's on the emergency exit doors that they've decided not to use. And it's because of the seat configuration, and if they have, I guess they have to have so many flight attendants or something per like exit door or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but.
So they plug it?
Yeah, they plug it. They just kind of like fill it in with like another panel. And then So
they take off the door and they just put a fake wall there?
It's an actual wall. Or a plug.
So why not just leave the regular door there and just disassemble just make sure the door doesn't open? Like take off the handle to open the door.
I don't know.
Why do we have to? That seemed to work.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess it's because they can't have that space there, the actual door, so they plug it.
This sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
So anyways, this door blew out.
No. The plug didn't work.
Well, the problem was that they were missing bolts, or the bolts had come loose and they basically malfunctioned. So
we used to joke on that on a roller coaster of taking a bunch of nuts and bolts and
yeah,
freaking out the person in front of us, saying holding out your hand in front and going, hey, these fell out of your seat. I hope you're okay. Yeah. And then just seeing how they react. I don't want that in a plane.
I wouldn't either. So
the bolts fell out?
Yeah, they basically came loose and they fell out and blew out the plug.
Hey, Boeing, they make this thing called a torque wrench.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So,
I got a cousin down in Arkansas that's always working on cars. I'm sure he has a couple torque wrenches or something that he could help you out with. His car doesn't fall apart. I'm just saying. I've never seen his door fall off. So, okay.
So, but yeah, so they pretty much grounded all these aircraft, both United and Alaska Airlines. And they basically had to like recheck them all.
See, they grounded these airplanes. It sounds like, they didn't really, you're grounded. I'm really disappointed you, son. That's what, they grounded the airplanes.
Well, no, they take them out of service. They recheck everything to make sure if it was done correctly or not. And then if it wasn't, they fix it. So, yeah.
That's not where I don't like this process.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
oops, our door fell off. Let's make sure nothing else is going to fall off on this thing.
Well, I mean, at least they're not just letting them be and they're, might fall off. They're going back and they should double check the work before they, took them or put them in service, but
this is why quality checking your equipment before it leaves the assembly line is key.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what else you got here?
So then what really what I really found interesting after this was that the FBI told these 160 some people that you may have been a victim of a crime. And I'm like, that just, I guess maybe
what crime?
They never said. But I guess I wonder if it would have been
did the plug molest them or something? What I mean?
Well, I guess probably negligence on Boeing's part. That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, negligence is wrong. Don't get me wrong, but you're trying. Is it laziness? Is it negligence? Is it? I mean, I don't know. This when our medical system we accidentally killed 60,000 people because of this pill. We're just gonna pay a little bit of money. We made $10 million, but now we got to owe $1 million out. So we still made a $9 million profit. Yeah. That's not a crime, but some lazy mechanic on an airplane because he didn't, tighten a screw all the way, that now it's a crime. I mean, get your shit together, FBI. I'm just saying.
I know.
And then why would you tell? I mean, you may. There's no you may. I mean, you either are or you're not.
Yeah.
Laws are very black and white, people.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have advertised that until they were done investigating that.
Well, yeah. Now,
I mean, that's just kind of shitty. So, but yeah, it's
the FBI may or may not be infringing on your rights. But because I say may, fuck you, FBI. I don't know. That's just.
Wow.
That's bullshit. Don't play this bullshit of may have.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
I do too.
You're a fucking law enforcement agency. Fucking hold your shit together.
All right. Know your shit before you say something.
Know your shit. Sorry. Now I'm going to have the FBI knocking on my door. Did you flick us off on camera? Yes, I did. Now that you're here in person, I will do it to your face.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not a crime. It's a freedom of speech.
There you
Sorry.
Go. Okay. But it just seems like ever since this happened, I mean, you hear about something going wrong almost every other day now. It's
Didn't a piece of a plane fall through a person's house too? I remember hearing something I don't know. Did a plug fall off and land through someone's house?
No. But the plug in question, they did find it in Portland. It landed in somebody's yard. And then they also found this one guy's iPhone, and it was not damaged at all, which was yeah. So, and
why Apple, why are you not capitalizing on this bullshit?
Right?
I would find out that phone make model, and that would be all over the friggin' commercials.
Yeah.
You
right?
What are you doing? Apple, you fucked up.
So yeah, it's just it's been very interesting.
So this like plug just fell out of the sky and just landed in someone's yard in Portland?
Yeah.
In their flower gardeners, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it was somewhere in their yard. So yeah.
No damage?
No.
What the hell?
I know.
I don't want
crazy.
pieces of planes falling out of the sky.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's been, fortunately, nobody was hurt, seriously, or killed or anything. So that was good.
That hasn't been all the cases, though, has it?
No, I mean, there's been crashes and stuff. I mean, even Southwest had a similar incident with their MAX 8 aircraft where, a couple of the windows blew out. And they didn't have any fatalities with those either.
So it's not like you see in the movies where like the door opens and everybody gets sucked out the plane and okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, I think they were still on like the takeoff to where seatbelts are still required, so everybody still had their seatbelts on.
I usually like see someone with like a huge ass hickey because the window blew out and their ass got sucked out the window and was like sucking, because they're pressurized, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I say stupid shit. Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Sorry. I'm curious. I don't know this shit.
Yeah, so it's been a crazy journey in the travel industry. I have people specifically asking not to be put on those aircraft, and it's like,
can you do that?
Well, yeah, because because when you book it, it tells you what type of aircraft it is. So if they don't want that type, then you have to look for something else. So, but
there's nothing that says that they can't switch aircrafts later on, can they?
No, they can. So it's not.
So you're screwed either way.
It's not guaranteed, but I even remember reading the story where one of the Alaska Airlines executives, he tried not to book one of the MAX 9s, and when he got on the plane and realized what type of aircraft it was, he got off the plane and went for the next flight. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Not good. That's not
I
good.
remember seeing like this old, like a Ziggy cartoon strip that is like the flight attendant comes over and he goes, "Great news, you can sit wherever you want. We had a bunch of psychics and they canceled right before the trip."
Yeah. That one's a classic.
So he just got off the plane?
Yeah. He was like, "I don't want to be on this flight," and he got off the plane.
He should have immediately. I'll save my ass, but the rest of you are screwed, is what I heard. What I hear him just saying.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who was this?
It was one of the airline executives.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep, I don't want to die. Fuck all the rest of you.
Right.
You peons. I could get whatever plane I want.
Yeah. Like if you're that high up, I'm like, why are you flying that anyway? But
well, I mean, I don't know what to say to that. That's just bullshit.
Yeah. So
fuck him.
Yeah. But so then there's also the whistleblower. His name was John Barnett.
Okay, so he worked for Boeing for a long time.
Yeah, like 30 years.
Now, I guess there was issues with their oxygen. I know a little bit about that one.
Yeah, oxygen mask.
The oxygen, like 25% failure rate.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And he told them, "Hey, this is the problem," and they never did anything about it.
Oh, wow.
Right. So apparently he became a whistleblower.
Okay.
And before he could really do too much there, he just killed himself apparently. So that's what you do when you're a whistleblower for either the government or a big company. Right before you give anything really incriminating, you kill yourself. Apparently, he may have fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
Yeah,
and no one suspects foul play.
Nobody,
not a single person. I don't know.
That's just crazy how that has turned into a thing with. Because we hear about it all the time in the government, and just for these other companies to start doing it too, it's like, what is wrong with people? Like,
hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I mean, if the government could suicide you, why can't regular companies?
Well,
You know, if you're going to testify against your company and it's a big enough company, well, they'll suicide you. That's fine.
yeah.
That's good.
So
That's what they. This should not be a business practice.
yeah, no. I wonder if they like have that somewhere in the contract somewhere. That would be like really bad.
If I could kill you, is that
Like if you whistleblow on us.
do they have like a secret fund for like hitmen here that like?
Ooh, that's a good question too.
I've never seen a job application for it, but apparently it exists. That job exists. Why?
I don't know.
So now
Oh.
Boeing makes the Starliner spacecraft.
Okay. Yep.
So the company that has pieces of airplanes falling out of the sky in normal everyday means, don't plug a spacecraft, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes you think about, you're going to have, when you roll out a new product, I mean, I guess you're going to have issues with it.
Right.
But when you're dealing with, hundreds of people in a single flight, the company needs to be more aware of what they are doing and making sure that their employees are doing their jobs correctly. So
I agree, and I get that, and that's the problem when you get into these like mega companies that are huge, because you just can't. It's just not feasible. I hate to say it but they just can't do it.
Yeah.
And they keep proving that over and over again. I don't want to go, okay, the spaceship left, and look, there it goes, and then the engineer's sitting there going, oh shit, here's the washer for that screw I was missing. Oh well.
Yeah. That's not good. Yeah.
I don't, man, and it's been all Boeing, right?
Yeah, it's been all Boeing. Yeah.
Boeing, you need to do better.
Yep.
Do
better.
You might get suicided now, right? You just went against Boeing.
No, I don't work for Boeing.
That's true. Well, I don't think they care.
Yeah.
Is there some guy in like a cost analysis going, hey, if this guy says something, it's going to cost us about $3 billion. But we get Mark over here to go kill him for about $10 million. We could save a lot of money.
Yeah.
And somebody exec says, yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that work? I don't understand how. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, do they have meetings about this, or is it just like, how do they vote? What? I mean, I just don't get it.
All right, who votes John dead? All right, we got enough votes for that to pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't get it. Yeah.
Okay, do we think we got enough screws in there? Everybody think that we have enough screws in that plane? Raise your hand. All right, we have enough screws on there. 3 of you guys don't? Okay. You guys go out the other door. I mean, this sounds like really shitty work.
It does.
Cars have the issues, I get that, but they're also on the ground.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
This is why we are not going to colonize other planets.
Yeah.
We can't even get the shit orbiting our planet or through the regular world travel.
Yeah.
Because people are forgetting screws or, look tight enough to me.
Yeah.
I don't like tight enough. There better be some kind of...
It better be tight. You better not be able to move that.
Yeah. Can you imagine them like over tightening it and the head breaks off and goes, oh well.
Yeah.
I mean...
that would not be good either.
So, I don't know. Do better, I guess.
Do better.
All right.
Yep. If
you like what we do, we like what you hear, what you see. You could always like us and subscribe to us on Facebook, Instagram, and on X.
Yep. And then you can pretty much listen to us on any podcast player like iHeart, Spotify, Apple, Samsung, and YouTube.
YouTube Music.
YouTube Music. Okay. My bad.
You always mess up YouTube Music.
I do. Hey, I didn't last time.
No, that's true. You got it once. Okay. And then regular YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok to watch our videos.
Okay.
Or our shorts.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to pull the plug on this show.
All right. Bye, everybody.